Hey, what is up guys? It's been a long time since I've done a video, and if you're up to date with my channel, you'll notice one thing right off the bat. What is all this? I am staying at my girlfriend's house for a little bit, and so I decided to go ahead and do a video, record, because I need to do a video. I've been saying that I'm going to do a video for a while now, and now I'm finally going to do it. Yep. In this video, I'll be talking about how depression affects schizophrenia and how schizophrenia affects depression. It's kind of a cycle thing going on there. At least with my experience, how it all goes. But before we get started, I want to make a couple announcements. I am really excited to announce that I'm almost at 70K subscribers as of January 1st, 2022. Happy New Year's, everyone. 2021 went by like that, so we'll see what 2022 brings and all that stuff. Hopefully I can make it to 100K by the end of the year. Currently at 69K. 69,700 something. But yeah. Anyways, and one other thing before we get started, let's try to go ahead and hit 1 like on this video, guys. I think we can do it. Bit of a stretch, but I think we can do it. Let's go ahead and get started though. In my opinion, really, I mean, I don't know of any other time this is not the case, but if you're schizophrenic, you're going to have depression. Like it's just going to happen. Like they're all connected in a way. Like it's like anxiety and depression. Like if it's with schizophrenia, you're going to have depression and anxiety. That's just how it's going to work. I don't know of any case where that's not the case. I do know that with depression, I get usually I get really depressed before an episode or really manic before an episode. However, after an episode I get really depressed usually, or just really tired and I fall asleep. Because it's a lot of energy to have an episode, a lot of energy. So, this is different for everyone, hence what it means to me specifically. I've come to find that people with depression oftentimes say they want to die. I mean, we're all guilty of it if you're depressed, but the truth is you don't want to die. Like, that's just not how it works. You don't want to die, you just want the pain to end. And that's what it really is. And for us, the only way we know to get the pain to end is through death. So yeah, that's just my observation for it. For me, depression is just not being motivated to do anything, and deep despair of everything and hatred towards oneself. And I think that's a common thing with schizophrenia too, or maybe it's just my depression or just me. I think everyone hates me, and I think that nobody will ever like me, and I think everyone lies to me about everything, and I think that's a product of my schizophrenia. That leads us to our next question: how relationships are affected. Heavily. I think that with me, a lot of people, no matter what, will judge you, and it's really sad. You know, family will never treat you the same. They'll either be fake or scared. I don't even know if there's anyone out there that's not going to be, at least in my opinion, what I've experienced. It's hard to come across someone that I feel truly tries to understand and accept you. It's just one of those things where it's like, just don't talk about it. But I'm very open about it. And if you want to talk about it, then talk about it. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. I mean, it's definitely something that you should do to make yourself feel better and try to do things that help people understand what you're going through and how you feel. Relationships are hard, even romantic relationships. Those can be hard too, because there's going to be a lot of days that you're not there mentally, and your significant other is going to have to help you. And if they are incapable of doing that, I suggest you find another partner, because you need someone that's going to be there for you, and you're going to need someone there that can truly help you. That's why I always suggest, I'm not saying don't, but it's really not a good idea if you're schizophrenic to date someone else who's schizophrenic or really severely mentally ill, because that's just not good for anyone. That you'll feed off each other's negative emotions, and bad things can happen. So this is one that's changed a lot over the years. I cope through, well, in my episode video, the most popular one, I cope through listening to music. I haven't done that very much. I just try to keep my mind off things, and I try to keep myself out of stress-free situations, because stress is a big trigger for me. And yeah, I usually cope just by keeping myself occupied and getting my mind off things. You know, whether it's playing video games, talking to people, being with my girlfriend, watching a movie, role playing, whatever you want to do. I'm a big nerd, so I role play a lot, play Magic the Gathering and all that stuff. Which makes me talk about my next thing real quick. A side note: if you like to play video games and you like to role play like D&D and stuff like that, or just video games, I do. I love talking to you guys. You guys mean the world to me, and I love meeting you guys so much. And not very many people actually hit me up, like, believe that or not. So if you want, my Discord is right here, and yeah, feel free to hit me up. I will always respond on Discord. I know a lot of times, I think it's also an anxiety thing too, but with depression comes a lot of nausea. I think that's common. That's common with anxiety too, you know. Makes you hurt. Sometimes you don't even know what you heard about, you just heard. And yeah, it's like, sometimes my heart literally hurts. I don't know, like, that sounds like a bad medical thing. No, like, when I get sad, like, you get that, like, pit in your heart, and then, like, for, like, a second, you know what I'm talking about, where, like, it, like, skips a beat almost, because it just hurts, because you're just that sad. It's a real thing. It's a real thing, and it doesn't feel too good. A lot affects me mentally, or physically. A lot affects me physically with schizophrenia, because, you know, I might hurt myself or something like that, you know, not like intentionally, not like for like suicidal reasons or anything like that, not like that. And by hurt myself, I mean like rip my nails off, because I tend to do that. I think that bugs are under my nails or coming out of my fingers, so I rip my nails off to try to get them out. But yeah, it's not a pretty sight. A lot of things can affect you, and your medications, antipsychotics, can really mess you up. I feel like most of them are there just to calm you down, and not because they don't cure. I just feel like they're there just to calm you down and, without lack of a better term, tranquilize you. I don't want to like sound like they're just. They help, but it just has a lot of damaging effects to your body too, like weight gain, at least for me, and gave me liver issues and high blood pressure because of my weight gain and all this other stuff. So I was like a twig my whole life, like a really thin, like roast twig my whole life, and then I got on medication, and in 3 months I gained 40, 50 pounds. Today I don't feel bad. I have a girlfriend now, and I feel good. I feel good. I think that depression and schizophrenia will always be there, but I think that I can definitely make it better with the right people and the right coping mechanisms and the right mindset. So yeah, I think today I feel really good. I felt better than I have in a long time. I mean, I still have my bad days, but I felt better than I have in a long time. And not to sound like cheesy or anything, but most of that is because of you guys. Like, really, it's because of you guys. I I don't know where I'd be today without you guys. You know, after I posted my episode video, I was going to kill myself and just show, because that episode video was there to show the horrors of schizophrenia, and then once I posted it, I was just going to kill myself. But I didn't. I don't know why, and I saw it get really popular, and now I have YouTube as a job, and now I got monetized. I'm getting reached out by you guys. I'm reaching out to you guys because I love talking to you guys. I love meeting where you guys are from, or I love meeting you guys and finding out where you're from. And I love playing games with you guys. You guys are great, and I love you all. So that concludes this video. That's just my experiences with depression and schizophrenia. It's a given, like I said in the beginning. If you have schizophrenia, you're going to have depression. This is a video I should have done something on a while ago, but I just never got to it. If you want to see any other videos, comment down below. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer. And I love you all. Hit me up, guys. And I will see you next video. And thank you so much for almost 70K. I love you all. I love you all. Bye, guys.